fans love so much, but really staying true to the original story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it, Crash was like this cartoon character, and we really wanted to not only capture Crash, but all the inspirations that Naughty Dog had leading up to Crash. So, yeah, it's. I think the cinematic pretty much says it all at this point.
I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous to look at. It's so vibrant. I mean, you talk about him being like a, like this like crazy comic character, and there is a little bit of that, but it's almost like more 3D modeled version of him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like every little bit of his fur is popping up, and all the other characters really wasn't just about him. The whole environment speaks.
Yeah.
Look at his crazy
Everyone loves
face.
to hate Dr. Neocortex. So he's back.
He still hasn't found a shirt though. Crash still can't find a shirt that fits him.
Yeah. He wants you to. And especially now that he has fur, he doesn't need a shirt.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
All right.
So we're going to get into the first, which is Insanity.
So it's, you know, just getting this right again was just really important to us.
Yeah. So as you're playing through, I mean, you know, again, it's just the level of detail that we've been looking at here. I mean, we've got Crash in widescreen now, you know, and it seems like a simple thing, but it isn't. I mean, we're able to pack in so much more at this point and really kind of be true to, you know, the original concepts of Crash. You know, we went back to some of the original work and things like that and really found inspiration in that. And yeah.
Now, along with the music being from the original, what about some of the voice acting?
Yeah, we all of the voice actors, we brought the whole cast back, you know, but to re-record all the lines and emotes, and you know, as Dan said, there's like
they re-recorded it brand new.
Re-recorded brand new, and like I mean, with what Dan said, that especially with today's technology, we're allowed to have a lot more variation. So what you'll see in some of these characters, it won't just be one sound of attacking or pain. You can have a whole variation. So I think almost all of the voice actors have been involved in the franchise at one time or another.
Yep.
So it's been really, and they had a lot of fun. They had a lot of fun doing this again.
That's so crazy too. Like 20 years later, you're like, hey, let me give you a call. I need you to come back and do this again.
Yeah,
it
was
so
really
fun.
great.
This is adorable.
Yeah. So. Obviously, we've left no turtle unturned, and make I'm sorry.
It's so easy.
I know.
Crash
Crash is full of puns. So, but it's those kind of levels of details where, you know, we can just really have fun getting into those moments, which are just so delightful, and you know what make this game so fun and beloved.
So one of the great things about the gameplay in Crash,
We can pull it off. Big challenge for him now.
but it's really important for us that, you know, this is a game for old and new fans alike.
Yeah.
And certainly with new fans, we've done a lot of things to make it even easier to pick up and play than before. You know, we've done a lot of work with the controls and the checkpointing and things like that. But we still want to make sure that there's that challenge there and that compulsion to go back and do more like we were talking about. So one of the things we added, which we think fans will be super excited about, is the fact that there's going to be time trials everywhere.
Oh, nice.
In all the levels instead of just in the third game. We don't have that to show today, but tell you what, people have been working on it in the office, and they can't put it down.
That sounds awesome. Well, that's what I love, too. I mean, you talk about this is the 20th anniversary of Crash. You know, you only have to be 18 years old to be here at PSX. So I'm sure there are some people here that probably weren't even alive when the last Crash came out. Okay. So it's really cool to have them be able to rediscover something that they heard about growing up, where they were like, oh, yeah, I was just a little bit too old. When I got into games a little too late to actually experience Crash, and now they get to. It's like getting like your folklore back out and really experience the history.
That's really important to us, that new fans get a chance to, you know, love basically the Crash that we came to know and love as well.
Sure. Or now that, you know, you're older enough, and maybe my age or older, you may have kids, and you can get your kids into the game then.
Yeah, it's a great game to pass around on the sofa and watch each other play, and he did it. He did it.
What?
We did it.
Yeah,
we proved us wrong. Fantastic.
Perfect.
So so of course he coughs up that gem, you know, out of the level of detail and how we're modernizing these games. You know, it's everybody that's seen this so far, all the fans that have seen this, are going, oh, it's heavy machinery. They recognize it right away. It instantly feels entirely familiar. Like they know what this is. But they're also starting to notice the level of care and attention and detail that's all been added new. Because, like, again, we're building this right from the ground up. You know, teams like, you know, all the rivets and the wheels and the pipes, and those are all new to this version.
I won't even ask you how many hours you guys have already spent working on this.
A few hours.
Just, like,
I mean, a few hours.
Yeah.
Just a few. Yeah. So you notice he just picked up a token there. That's another thing that you know, we've been really looking and paying attention to is bonus rounds. For the Crash fans and Crash 1, the bonus rounds, they were cool. They provide a lot of challenge, but they had a few hiccups.
Okay.
So, you know, that's one of those types of improvements we've been looking to make, just easier to get into some of the bonus rounds, easier to replay them, you know, and just take, you know, a lot of the lessons learned over the years and kind of apply them back. So,
and speaking of over the years, not that I want to get greedy or anything, but is there an option maybe in the future to remaster future games? I've had a couple people